Good morning and happy new year to anyone that I haven't gotten a chance to say happy new year to. I am Dr. Roz and I am standing in for our chief sales officer, Phyllis Nash, this morning, and excited to be able to do it, excited to be able to share something that just impressed upon me this morning as I was thinking about it, as I've often heard every person that comes on this call say, that nobody just gets up and just says, okay, I'm going to just jump on here and say anything. No, that's not the case. All of us, I am very, very sure that all of us really seek the mind of God to know what to share with individuals on this diamond factory. Yes, this is the diamond factory. This is the place where we do what everybody else does, but we do a whole lot more of it. And happy new year to everybody, 2022. And I've been hearing all kind of little cliches that are out there these days. It's a new you in 2022. And so we're doing so many things here at Wakana to help people really become a new you. But as I was thinking this morning, I remembered the name of a song, and you guys, I love music, right? Right. And I was thinking about this song and these words that go to this song by Israel and New Breed. And the words of the song say, no limits, no boundaries. I see increase all around me. No limits, no boundaries. I see increase all around me. He goes on to say, stretch for, break for, release me, enlarge my territory. And then there's a piece that's in the song says, it's a time of favor. It's a time of rain. It's a time of increase. It's a time of harvest. It's a time for reaping. You've shown in many tears. You've shown countless nights. You've paced your floor back and forth. You've believed. You stood on words that you have yet to see come to pass. But this is the time for rain. And that's REIGN. Ask the rain in the time of rain. Ask for favor while favor is falling. Enlarge my territory. And what made me think about that song was because I heard that scripture. See, there's a scripture in First Chronicles, and it says, and Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me and you would keep me from evil, that I might not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. And how we have watched God expand our borders. So my challenge to you today, to every single person on this diamond factory, is to take the limits off. Take the limits off. Now, one of the things that's important to me whenever I hear of a principle or when I receive something is I want to know the whole picture. I want to know both sides of the coin. So what do I mean by that? Because I recognize that when we say take the limits off, or when we even pray that prayer for God to enlarge our territory, you got to be ready for it. See, you can think, people say they pray for things like patience, and then they don't really know what they're praying for. They don't know that tribulation worketh patience. So you're praying for some tribulation. You're praying to be in a traffic jam so you can develop patience. There are things that always go along with the development of whatever it is that you need. So when we say, and we need it, we want God to enlarge our territory for especially what we're doing right now. And we got to take the limits off, but you also got to be ready for change. You've got to be ready for the necessary changes, not only in others, but in you. You got to be ready for the changes that are going to take place in your environment. You got to be ready for the increase. Increase means more work, guys. I mean, it's like Okay, you want to enlarge your territory. You want God to take the limits off. You want customers coming out the ears. You want people getting on board with the flat belly lifestyle. But at the same time, you got to be ready to roll up your sleeves. You got to be ready to labor, to reap the harvest. Because guess what? You got to be ready for the harvest, because it takes more work to harvest than it does to plant. I'm going to say that again. It takes more work to harvest than it does to plant. Ask any farmer. So here's my challenge today. Take the limits off. Take the limits off yourself. Take the limits off of your own ideology. Take the limits off of your own concepts. Take the limits off of whatever you've learned in the past. Because it's all about gaining a fresh perspective. See, we got to recognize that to break free from our limitations, you got to step back. You got to step back and gain a fresh perspective on just what limitations really are. What are limitations? On the surface, we look at limitations as something that's going to prevent you from doing something, right? But if you really look at a limitation is the thing that keeps you constrained in a loop. Yeah, you can have limitations and you just won't go any higher. It doesn't necessarily push you backwards, but it keeps you where you are. My mentor many years ago, and you all hear me quote my mentor all the time. My mentor taught me this: never let another man's level be your limit, and never let another man's limit be your level. Can I say that again? Never let another man's level be your limit, and never let another man's limit be your level. Because limitations define the quality of our lives. And here's what we're doing at Wakana. We are striving. We are striving to help improve the quality of our lives and the quality of the lives of the people we come in contact with. So it starts with us. Break free from the limitations that keep you in the same loop every day, every month, every year. Take the limits off. Take the limits off. Take the limits off. So here's the challenge. Here's what we're doing today. Invite people to the Flat Belly Lifestyle website. It's www.flatbellylifestyle.com. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. They do need to know your name. Because if they come on board, all they got to do is type your name and they're going to find you. They're going to be connected to your website. It's all there. It's on autopilot. It's amazing. It's www.flatbellylifestyle.com. It's there. It's done. And challenge them to take the pledge. Take the pledge on whatever level they want to take the pledge. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. They need to go to phase 3. But wherever they want to fit in, let them fit in. And then let's invite. We've got so much available to us here at Wakana, from all of our products and all of the education. 7 p.m. tonight, the doctor's edition. 8 p.m., the overview of the company, everything done by our medical advisory board. How can it get any better than that? And then we've got to start encouraging people to get up and work out. Get your body moving. We got stuff in place that's free of charge. Every Wednesday at 6 a.m. I know it's early, but you got to go on and get it out the way. Workout with Wakana, Fitness Jam with Lady E Fit and Queen Neff. That's every Wednesday morning. Some of you have never gotten a taste of that. I challenge you to get a piece of that. And then 8:30 a.m., we're doing Rebound with Wakana. You got your rebounder. Even if you don't have a rebounder, just join it. And those websites are right there. Workout with Wakana, reboundwithwakana.com. Both of them. So easy. Take the limits off. That is the message. That is what I want to regenerate in your spirit, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Take the limits off. And you can pray that prayer. Lord, enlarge my territory. Because that's what's happening right now at Wakana. Our territory is being enlarged right before our very eyes. And if the territory of Wakana is being increased and you are part of Wakana, guess what that means? That means your territory is being enlarged as well. So while that's happening, the way you move in that is you take the limits off. Listen, have a wonderful Wakana kind of day. And again, Happy New Year. Until tomorrow, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye for now.